Hello and welcome. Well, uh, first fight was pretty on and off. Hope the second one be the same. Yeah, as much as I can say. I'm gonna say this one. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's gonna be a nice fight, but okay, well, fourth fight's gonna take place. I'm looking forward to it. Pretty much looking forward to it. Well, yeah. Just need to optimize this. That is the only thing that I need to do. Well, yeah. Uh, have to pull the trigger. Okay. Mm, I'm actually pretty much in the spirit of things. Let's go. Albert was one fight. Albert was one fight. It's gonna be a good fight. Need to see how this gonna play out. There was something I need to reconsider. Okay. I see. This is new thing. Yeah, what is coming? I said it, what is coming? What is heading our way? Dream of heaven. Okay, let's see how this gonna play out. I believe this could be a good fight card coming up. Vector Lockman is your it's your referee, Vector Lockman. So Nikolai Vars is the next one to fight. Nikolai Vars is gonna fight Abaku. Yeah, Nikolai Vars gonna fight Dylan Abaku. 9-0 for Dylan Abaku. 3 KOs. Dylan Abaku is fighting versus Nikolai Vars. That is the first fight of the night. I mean, this is the main card in general. Collins and Lorente is the main event. Yeah. Let's go. Haven't seen John Joe, just tuned in. McIntosh and Smith next. I don't know. They didn't show the belt order. Let's go. Lavers versus Abaku. All I know is the main event is who's fighting in the main event. Like, let's see. Abaku versus Lavers. This is a 12 round fight. Abaku is pretty much taller than him. Pretty much intense start for a 12 round fight. Got to say, this is very, very intense for a 12 round fight. That's a hard one. Last time it was a draw. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Collins. Maybe I like decision in the main event. Good right hand by Abaku. These counters are landing. This right is landing, man. Kinda hard, last time it was a draw. Nice punch to the body for Abaku. Good right hand. Nice punch to the head. This is good performance, good play. Good right to the body for Abaco. And another right hand. Big right for Abaco. Abaco keeps digging deep. Good punch to the body. Hmm. Hmm. Never seen this in boxing. Okay, let's go. Abaco with a big punch. Nice right by Abaco. Hmm. So far, pretty much. Let's say, let's say strange round one. Round one is pretty intense, which is something I didn't expect to be honest. I really didn't expect it to be so intense so much early on. Abaco is fighting levers at the moment, but round one was pretty intense. This is a 12 round fight. Round one was pretty intense. Let's go, round two. Good right to the body and an uppercut. Abaco with an S right, followed by an S to left hand. Good hook by Abaco. Big left. To be honest, I didn't expect this much intensive fight early on. I really didn't see it coming. Abaco with a hook. Nice hook delivered. And a nice punch. Big left hand for Abaco. Nice right again. One, two by Abaco. Good left. Levers with another big right. Nice hook again. This is gonna be a tough fight. Nice one going on. Hmm. Levers really delivered good combination, but his opponent fired back instantly. Good round. I have a feeling that Levers delivered more clean shots. That's how it looked, to me at least in the first place. Nice try by Levers. Another hook. More punches to the body. And a nice hook. Levers dig into the body. Abaco with the big right. Yeah, another big right by Abaco. Abaco keeps on delivering. Doing a good job so far. 1-2 by Levers. Good right hand for Levers. Another big right for Abaco. Good luck delivered. Another big left by Abaco. Abaco is delivering. More hooks to the body. Big right hand. Abaco showed great head movement here. Delivered the big right. See how he ducks under those fists. Abaco with the left. 1-2 by Abaco. Another big lot. Uma punch to the body by Abaku. Heavy hands. Yeah, Abaku is digging deep here. More hooks by Abaku. Hooks. Abaku is delivering big rights to the body. Big right hand delivered by Abaku. Big left again. Abaku is throwing heavy fists. Good right to the body. Looks like a good right hand here. No, that's it. That's it. Fights off. That's it. That's it. Abaku won. Didn't expect this, but it seems Lavers cannot continue. Oh, look at this bruise. I hope fella recovers, man. I really hope he recovers. Look at this bruise. This bruise is just too nasty and he is ineligible to continue. He can't continue. Lavers simply cannot continue, unfortunately. That's something I really don't like, but Abaku won. Abaku won this one. Unfortunately, Lavers cannot continue. Abel on. His forehead is like this, literally. His forehead is like this, hematoma. And the doctor says, no, you can't continue. He can't continue. Clash of heads or a punch. Well, it was waved off between the rounds, so I assume it was a punch. I've just seen, striking exchanges, punches. The referee didn't stop the fight, and between the rounds, the doctor stepped in and said, no, you can't continue. So I assume, I assume it was a punch. He haven't seen a stoppage because of the clash of the heads. No, I haven't seen that. But okay, Adolf is the champ now. That I was swollen. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Like this. His forehead is literally like this. I don't know what happened, but it's a problem. Pretty sure John Joe Kerrigan versus Ali Hodges should be next. Maybe. They haven't released the bout order, but could be next. Yes. Should be a showcase for Kerrigan, but he is stepping up in weight. I don't know. We're gonna see. Abakul won. Let's see who's next. Abakul defeated Levers. Great victory by Baku. I mean, he's undefeated. Maybe to some point this was a lucky win. I don't know. But that forehead was swollen. Maybe it looked like an easy fight, but he did it. He nailed it. Fodget is fighting next. Yeah, Fodget is next. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Uh, Fodget is fighting next. That's gonna be a good one. He is always ready for war. I didn't expect this one. I didn't expect this fight. John Joe Carrigan, Harley Hodgetts is next. That's a 4 round fight. Then Royston Bunny Smith versus Conor McIntosh. Then Aston Brown versus Sam Gilly. And then Nathaniel Collins versus Cristobal Lorente. John Joe Carrigan versus Harley Hodgetts coming up next. This is pretty strange outfit. But okay, I got used to everything. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Kerrigan versus Hodges. Kerrigan is left-handed, Hodges is right-handed. This is a 4-round fight. Kerrigan is chasing him right now. Yeah, Kerrigan is chasing him. He's trying to look for an opening. Oh, he drops him. Kerrigan drops him. Let's see whether Hodges is gonna get up. He's trying to get up. No, I don't think he gets up. Big left was delivered. That's it. Quick finish. Quick finish by Kerrigan. That was the first big punch, to be honest. First big punch that was delivered. And it landed clean. Very clean. Kerrigan made this fight look easy. I would even dare to say too easy. Quick, quick finish. Horowitz cannot get up. No way he gets up now. Okay, he's fine. Oh, did he hurt his leg? Or, oh, he hurt his leg, man. Okay, I don't see it too often in boxing. He hurt his leg. Well, you don't see it too often in boxing. Leg injuries. Leg injuries don't happen too often. I mean, it's possible. I've seen finger breaks many times. That sucks. Hopefully he's all right. This doesn't happen too often in boxing, but it's possible. I've seen guys breaking toes, feet, hurting themselves. Not too often in boxing though, but it happens. But it's very, very rare. It happens very rarely. It's not common. I thought it was a knockout, but it was actually an injury. Barney Smith versus McIntosh coming up next. Good bets. There. For tomorrow, you mean? I hope my lot wins. That's actually the only one I played. I hit 4 times in a row. Then last card I had two misses. So I guess this card I should be right about Malot winning. That is the only bet I placed. Nah, this card too tricky for betting. Yeah, I know, but I normally win two, lose two, win two, lose one, win one, lose two. But I hit four in a row, four times in a row. My bets were spot on. And then the last event I missed. So it doesn't happen too often. Maybe it happened this time, but it doesn't happen too often. But, you know, but it's normal one win, one loss, two wins, one loss, two wins, two losses. That's normal. But four in a row, I never hit four in a row. It has never happened. So two or three times I had three in a row. Successful bets, but like four times never. Well, I want to bet to win 1K on Malot. Malot is a favorite. I only placed a bet on Malot, not on others. Didn't bet on other fights. I mean, we shouldn't underestimate Burns, but Malot is stronger. Thanks, Mike. Malot is significantly stronger and he's younger. So, again, we mustn't underestimate Burns. Good luck, the Razor. Hope you win, man. We mustn't underestimate Burns. I understand that Morales knocked him out, but Morales and Malot are different level. He is 39, I think, or 38. Used to be my guest in the past. Good guy. Very good guy. And a good fighter. He's a very good guy and a good fighter. I kind of feel sorry because he's probably gonna lose this one because I placed a bet against him. I just don't like the price on Malot. Okay, fair enough. Price on Malot is not good. But really, that card too risky for betting. That card, I don't know. Even for me, a die-hard UFC fan, it's too risky. I don't know. Some people might win. I'm not undermining anybody, but for me, that card is too risky, which is just my personal opinion. That doesn't have to be right. That is just my personal opinion. Good things are not cheap, Mike. Huh. I know, but he's right about one thing. Malot is heavy favorite. Very, very heavy favorite. Been doing well betting boxing. Hardly bet MMA anymore. I don't bet boxing. I only bet MMA. I stopped betting after Bivol fight. After Bivol and Beterbiev, I stopped betting boxing. He's a Canadian too. Nice. No, I only bet MMA. I've got to follow UFC, because my sponsor is paying for UFC live streams. And I said to myself, okay, if I have to stay up all night, let me do something. Let me have some dynamics. So one, two, three bets depends on the card. Sometimes four, five. But usually two, three. Since are you fighting on the BFN? I was negotiating to the promoter and he found me an opponent. I don't know the date yet because it should have been May 30, but they're having some problems with the hall. And good thing I know the name of the opponent. The fight is locked, but I don't know the date. Guy Fundora KO Prop. Yes, KO Prop is great. They found me an opponent, which is good. I mean, that opponent is not a good choice for me. I ain't gonna lie. He's significantly stronger than me, and I have to fight at middleweight, which is not good. But good thing, if I win that one, I might explode because that guy is good. Will you fight anyone? I wanted to fight anyone, but my coach is the problem. I want to fight anyone, but my coach is the problem. Last time, in March, there was an event when I went to Vukovar, but because of my surgery, he didn't let me fight. He said, I'm not going to be responsible because of your injuries. And only 4 months after surgery, I can't let you fight. That is the problem, you know. I'm a kamikaze. Unfortunately, that is not good, but being a kamikaze is not good. I understand my coach. He's probably right. That's why I told the promoter, okay, three guys turned me down. And I said, okay, do you have any kind of opponent who is like, in my league? I mean, I can't fight a killer, but I can fight like a normal opponent, or. And he said, I have one guy, but you must fight middleweight. I said, fine. When is Gabi fighting? I don't know. I don't know exact time. What I want to say, the promoter found me that guy, but he said we have one problem. I said, which problem? You have to fight at middleweight. I said, fine. He's like, you don't have problem fighting middleweight. I said, generally I do, because I'm normally a welterweight. Because of my health problems, I cannot cut under 175. So I can fight catchweight, but that guy walks around 205 and he will cut to 185. So it's gonna be problematic for me. He'll be significantly stronger because my walking weight is around 185, 187. It will be difficult fight for me. Technically, I'm better, but he is stronger, man. He is significantly stronger. I just hope I will survive the first 2 minutes. Well, he said you can fight that guy or you don't have to fight. Everyone else are rejecting to fight you. Three guys rejected me. And I was like, okay, do you have some opponent? First guy doesn't want a leg lock. Second guy says you train at Achille, you must be good. Like with Marko Bojkovic, with other top tier guys, you must be good. Third guy, he kind of accepted, and then he said, well, this guy has dangerous kicks and his submission game is rock solid. No, that's what he said. And I have to fight at middleweight, which is not my normal weight class, but I didn't come to choose. I'm at the beginning of my run. I cannot choose. Luckily, I have the opponent, but we don't know when and how is that gonna happen. I would love to know that, but I ain't gonna know anything. That is generally a problem when you want to fight anybody. That's generally not good because you got to accept and reject somebody. But if three guys turn me down, I don't know. I'm not that dangerous. I'm not that good. Maybe Teddy knows why they turned me down. Teddy boy. Yo, Teddy boy. Do you know why they turned me down, Teddy boy? It's gonna be a good fight. Barney Smith versus McIntosh coming up next. Barney Smith McIntosh coming up next. That's the next fight. 22 years of age. Barney Smith, 31 McIntosh, 5'8". Barney Smith. McIntosh is 5'9". McIntosh is more of a decision guy. Barney Smith is like so depends. Sometimes he's looking for a knockout, sometimes he's not looking for a knockout. Kind of depends, I guess. Okay, McIntosh will be entering. Conor McIntosh. Let's go. McIntosh is entering the ring. Let's go. Oh, it's Foster's, ja. Nothing much. Conor McIntosh is entering the ring. Fight hasn't started yet. Nothing much. Both fighters are right-handed. Barney Smith and McIntosh both right-handed. The left hand for Barney Smith. McIntosh fighted back. Oh, this looks like, to be honest, very intense fight early on. Hmm. This is strange. This is strange. Majority of those fights are so intense early on. This is 12 round war and someone is gonna go down here if they continue like this. I hope they will have enough energy left. One, two, landing clean. Seems Konza is just too weak to this left hand. Yeah, someone might be weak to that left hand. It's kind of landing pretty clean. Konza with one, two. More hooks. Big left again. Big hooks by McIntosh. Big hooks by Barney Smith. One punch delivered. McIntosh doing pretty well. Good right to the body. Didn't look like a drop to me. Nah, looked like a sleep to me. Yeah, more looked like a sleep, I believe. Good right to the body. And a hook. 1-2 again by McIntosh. Big left. Clinching? Yes, clinching. Kwanzaa might be no problem here. Oof. His left hands are landing. Whoa! Is it a knockdown? Holy smokes. Kwanzaa might be no problem. Down he goes again. I don't know whether he gets up. Doesn't look good to me. Yes, he gets up. Another knockdown is the end of the fight. Wow. Heavy fists. That's it. That's it. Knockdown number three. That's it. Three knockdowns. Fight's over. Fight's over. Guess fight's over. Kwanzaa is doomed. Kwanzaa is doomed, man. What a fight. Tonight, three fights, three stoppages. Didn't expect that, to be honest. What a fight, man. Here, celebrating the KO, realizing my ticket accidentally put to go the distance. It happens. Sorry, man. Maybe you just didn't watch when you were placing a bet. You had good intentions. That's what I get for rushing after Nicholas. Maybe you accidentally put it. Well, I think Aston Brown is saying he should be next. Aston Brown. If I've seen the schedule properly, Aston Brown should be next. Yeah, leaving by late, Kirill. Well, we can hope you're right. We'll see. I believe Aston Brown is fighting next. But we'll wait now. We had pretty early stoppage. The last fight, like around two stoppage, it was unexpected, unpredictable, but nobody could have expected something like that. Abaco won. So, guess Aston Brown will be fighting next. Two more fights to go. I'm pretty much looking forward to it. Aston Brown is entering the ring. Alright, let's go. This one's gonna be a good fight. Good fight night. Here comes Aston Brown. Brown is coming forward. Yeah, this is the common event of the evening. One two by Brown. Really good performance between the two. Ooh, man, I can't believe how intense these fights are. One of the best boxing events I've ever seen. No, 3 fights, 3 knockouts, 3 stoppages. Gio is defending right now. 1-2 background. Good right to the body. More punches by Gio. And a good right hand. Big right delivered by Brown. All right, fighters. Clutch clubs, let's go. This is looking like a pretty intense fight. All those fights are intense. I mean, this is a 10-round fight. They look like they have energy. Good right to the body by Jelly. And good right again. Jelly with a hook. Good right hand by Brown. And another one too. More punches to the body by Jelly. Looks like a very good fight. More strikes by Brown. And another hook. Nice punches again for Brown. Brown is delivering. Big hook by Brown again. Nice punch on the big right hand. More punches by Brown. Brown with 1-2. More uppercuts. Big right hand for Joey. Brown is delivering. Nice punch by Brown. Ah, kind of looks like a guillotine to me. Big right hand for Brown. Brown is delivering again. Hmm. They now announce Nathaniel Collins in the main event. So far, I guess Brown is up on the scorecards. I just guess. Can't be too sure though. This is boxing, so I'm MMA expert. I just like boxing, but my expertise is MMA. That is a sport I follow for a long period of time. Someone's eye is swollen. Brown with a punch. Big left by Brown. Nice. Nice heavy punch by Brown. Pretty much confident. Yes, Brown is really throwing hard here. Nice punch. Brown with 1-2. Good right again. Good punch to the body by Brown. Here is advancing. Oh, we're in round four. Someone's eye is pretty much swollen, but on the other side, big punches are being delivered on both sides. I don't know how these guys are still standing, to be honest. I don't know how these guys are still standing. Kind of hard to say, to be honest. He's eating some heavy bones, but eye looks pretty swollen. To be honest, I don't know how both of these guys are still standing because they are really eating heavy shots. This is like 3 matches, 3 slugfests. Now, match 4 is also a slugfest. They are really fighting. I assume he's down on the scorecards. Yes. I just assume I can't be confident though, because this is boxing. Like, uh, Brown's eye is pretty much swollen. Boxing has some different rule sets. I don't think so. I don't think he's had any success. His opponent is just nailing him. We're in round five now. Brown's eye is pretty damn swollen. Round five looks a bit slower. Yeah, Brown lost all rounds, yes, according to these scorecards. He lost all rounds, yes. Other guys also think he lost all rounds. Oh, these shots are heavy. Brown is still standing. Should play it, Sam. I was gonna pick Flip. Hopefully he can come back. I don't know how both of these guys are still standing, to be honest. I just don't know how. This is like unreal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Brown goes down. Uh-oh. I hope he gets up. Yes, he got up. Oh, look at this eye, man. Look at this eye. It doesn't have to mean that this is the beginning of the end, but this eye is fucked up. Oh, that's it. The referee stops the fight. Brown loses via round 5 KO. Stoppage on the feet. 4 fights, 4 stoppages. Unreal. What a fight this was. One more left. If that fight is a stoppage, then I'll be just shocked. Još svuda. Sve sudeći svuda. Yes, I did. I really thought Brown was gonna win, but his opponent was just superior compared to him tonight. Collins versus Lorente coming up next. This gonna be a good fight. I assume. Yeah, I assume this gonna be a good fight. Okay. Yes, this card is gonna be fun, I believe. More and more people coming to this channel, which is good. Yeah, Brown was my prediction. Guess I was this one. I can't win them all. That's simply problematic. Still waiting for that rematch. Okay. So, back it up. Yes, 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 Brown lost, yes. I was really thinking Brown was gonna win, but I failed. I failed, yes. We're just waiting for the main event here. Collins versus Lorente too. Their second fight. I'm looking forward to it. I'm expecting a nice one, really. Really expecting a nice one. See, Let's see the rematch. This rematch can be a good one. Can be good to watch. Yeah, this rematch is starting. Yeah, this rematch is starting. Cristobal Lorente. Collins is entering the ring. Oh, look at him. He's looking like a surgeon. Yeah, looking like a surgeon here. Like a true surgeon. Ah, this is fight for the belt as well, as you know. They already fought last time. It was a draw, very close fight. I don't know. The many unpredictable stuff happening tonight. So we had four fights for four stoppages. This is very surprising for me to watch. I'm gonna lie. I normally ain't got used to such good and high quality boxing fights. So this situation is a bit new to me. I ain't gonna lie. Cristobal Lorente is around the corner. Let's go. This could be a good fight. Collins versus Lorente coming up next. Collins is left-handed. Lorente is right-handed. Last time, you know what happened. It was a draw. 12-round fight, which ended in a draw. With right to the body for Lorente. With right to the body for Lorente. The big left. Lorente with a big left. Followed by a big right. But I guess this is the only technical fight tonight. Collins is looking for that big left. But last time it was pretty much similar fight. Similar circumstances. And I have a feeling that these two guys are going to participate in a long war. Though we see very explosive exchanges early on. Durant is a defensive-minded fighter. The other side, Collins is the one who pushes the pace. Collins is the one who controls the center of the ring. Big left by Collins. Big left hand for Collins. Wow, it's a big left by Collins. Lorente is still on his feet. Didn't see some damage on his face. Hmm, Big left again. Lorente trying to duck under. One two by Lorente. Big right to the body. Lorente with one two. Collins is digging to the body. Big left again by Lorente. Lorente with one two. Collins is digging to the body. Big left by Collins. Go right to the body for Lorente. Keep some digging. One two for Lorente. Another one two. And again, big left. Technical fight so far. Lorente. He's waiting for the perfect right hand. A lot of feinting by Lorente. Keeps on ducking under. Good left hand for Lorente. More hooks by Lorente. 'Right to the body. 4 hooks by Lorente. Another hook delivered. Another hook for Lorente. One, two for Lorente. And another one, two. Big left by Lorente. And another one, two. 1, 2 again. And the big left delivered. More punches to the body. Big left delivered again. Hmm. Lorente was a bit more aggressive in this fight, in this round, but I guess this will be the only fight that goes the distance in this fight card and on this fight night. Guess that's gonna be the only one. Yeah, as crazy as it sounds, that's gonna be the only one that goes the distance. Sounds a bit crazy, maybe, but we generally don't see fights like this, especially in this type of cards. 4 stoppages. This one is the only fight that has the potential to go like 12 rounds. Left hand by Lorente. I guess the score is tied, I believe, according to judges' scorecards. Okay, fair enough for me. This is a close fight. It's gonna be extremely difficult for scoring, though. Big left for Collins. More punches to the body. Yeah, it's a very technical fight so far. Very, very technical one. Castaneda for me. Definitely has to be Castaneda. This fight becomes super, super technical. Very much super technical. Very, very technical fight. I don't know who's up on the scorecards, to be honest. Really, I don't know. This is one of the closest fights I've ever seen. So far, we're in round seven. Now, Cristobal Lorente is pushing the pace. Okay, okay. Maybe they told him that he is down on the scorecard, but I think this is a very much razor close fight. Their last fight was a draw, which means these two fellas are pretty much evenly matched. I like watching these two guys, they're really trading, really banging. Yeah, 57-57 on these scorecards. I'm telling you, this is a very, very much razor close fight. Durant with 1-2. Another good left. 1-2 for Clemente. 5 rounds left. Well, this one will be hard for scoring. I can tell you that. This fight gonna be super difficult for scoring. Hmm. Both fighters still look fresh. Well, we're pretty hard to say who's up now. With left. Rent now pushing the pace. Big right to the head. Again, big left. The rent is digging deep. Again, good right. Big right by the rent. Another hook. Collins keeps on ducking under. I guess this is freezing all over the place. Okay. From time to time, it seems the ASEAN is just freezing too much these days. But I see the Ramsey being on the top of the scorecards here. Well, four more rounds to go. Razor close war and the razor close fight is present here. One two for Lorente. Collins is digging deep. It seems Lorente is up on the scorecards. Okay, I can agree with that. He's pushing the pace more, but again, in boxing, you can never be sure. Like in MMA, you know what is a clean round. In boxing, you can push the pace and still lose the round. It doesn't have to mean that you're gonna win the round if you push the pace. If you're a more aggressive fighter and more aggressive, and it really doesn't have to mean that you are going to win the round. Big left hand lands. Oh, Lorente with a great uppercut. Well, it seems Lorente wants this victory more. Seems his cardio isn't giving up like last time. Last time he got tired in the later round. This time he's the one pushing the pace. Match is already closing to an end. Lorente is up heavily up, I think. At least from what I've seen. One, two big coins. Good right to the body for coins. Lorente is up on the scorecards, I think. We're in round 10. The last three rounds, Lorente is demolishing him. Was a close fight until round 7, though, but it seems Lorente is just a guy with better cardio tonight. It seems his cardio is on the top of things these days. So far, Lorente is just superwoman. 1-2 for Lorente. Hey, Mason, how's time been? Another 1-2 by Lorente. Well, it seems many people is watching this event. This is not a big event, and I didn't expect solid number of views, but this is closing to 800, 900. Hmm. If it reaches 1K, it's gonna be fantastic. Lorente with 1-2. Right to the body by Lorente. Another 1-2. I guess with 2 rounds left, I believe Lorente is gonna win this one. Yeah, as much as they score, Lorente is pretty much heavily up on the scorecards. I assume Collins will need a knockout. and I doubt he can get one. It's going to be pretty hard to get a knockout in this situation. It's going to be pretty much unrealistic to expect a knockout here tonight. I think. Collins is looking for a knockout. One, two Collins. One, two been thrown again. One, two been thrown again. And again. Oh, this was a good show. Such a good show this was. Okay, they're hugging. Let's go. 12th and final round. History repeats. I just hope it ain't gonna be a draw, though. History repeats for sure. Excellent 12 rounds. Not a single knockdown, not a single knockout. History repeats all over the place, but who's gonna win this one? That's $1 million question. Who's gonna win tonight? Really wonder how judges are gonna score this fight. That's $1 million question, but I have to give advantage to Lorente. He was better, showed more initiative. Pretty much showed more initiative. He was more consistent. That's at least how it played out. Big left to the body. Good right hand. I assume Lorente won this one. Fight is in the books. Let's just see what the judge is gonna say. And let me get that straight. It will be a nap time very soon. Let's see. I assume it's gonna be Lorente, but let's just see. Alright. Whose hand is gonna get raised? Hmm. Hmm. I just think my prediction was accurate. Cristobal Lorente wins via split decision. I was thinking it's gonna be anonymous though, but somebody thought otherwise. I thought he was more dominant, but again, boxing rules are pretty strange, for a guy like me. All right, Teddy boy. Now, Teddy is saying hi, and he helped me with this stream. Yeah, Teddy boy. And now it's sleeping time. So see ya. Have a great day, everyone. Bye bye. Night night.